class children. Okay, I want to recall again that about SMS. S stands for social distance, M for mask, and S for soap. Means wash your hands with sanitizer or soap regularly. Maintain these three SMS rules. If you maintain, you will get happy. Okay, and you will get good health. So now, in previous session, what we did, ma? Properties of integers we learned under 4 mathematical operations. What are that? Closure property, commutative property, associative property under addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So, some are closed, some are not closed. Okay. Now, additive identity and additive multiplicative identity also we learned. What is additive identity? 0. Yes. 0 is called additive identity. That means if you add 0 to any number, what the sum you will get? The sum itself only. That is 0 plus 20. I add 0 to 20. Then what I will get? 20 only. Okay. Then what is multiplicative identity? 1. 1 is called multiplicative identity. If you multiply it by any number by 1, what the product you will get? The number itself. That is 20 into 1, 20. 20 into 1, 20. 100 into 1, 100. So, by what number you are multiplying? By 1. Then the number itself only you are getting. That's why 1 is called multiplicative identity, 0 is called additive identity. Acha, one more property is there, no? That is what? Distributive law. First we will learn that one, afterwards we will move the exercise. Now, distributive property. Distributive property is what? Distributive property. This distributive property we can say that distributive multiplication over addition means how this statement we can write? A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. This is called distributive property. Distribute multiplication over addition means your multiplication over addition. That is A into B. You will multiply A first with B. That's why A into B plus again A into C, AC. This is called distributive property. Okay. Now, see exercise 1. So, one example I want to say. Take small numbers, small integers and we'll prove that LHS is equal to RHS. Now, A value I want to take 2 into B value I want to take minus 3 plus C value I want to take 5. Okay, means integers, set of integers we are taking. That's why positive and negative both we have to take. Now, is equal to A into B. What I said first, you have to multiply A into B first. So, 2 into minus 3. So, minus number is there, put in a bracket, no? Now, 2 into minus 3, that is A into B over. Now, plus again A into C, that is 2 into 5. 2 into 5. Now, 2 into plus 3, minus 3 plus 5. What you will get? Minus 3 plus 5 means this minus 3 should be subtracted from plus 5. So, what the answer you will get? 2. Plus 2 you will get. Okay, no need to put the plus symbol. Now, here plus, there is no sign before any number, always it has plus sign only. So, plus into minus, minus 2 3s are 6. Now, 2 5s are 10, plus 10. Now, 2 2s are 4 is equal to minus 6 plus 10. This minus 6 should be subtracted from plus 10. What you will get? 4. Now, both sides you are getting same answer or not? Yes. 4 is equal to 4 we are getting. Okay. So, this is a distributive law. Distributive multiplication over addition. Once first we all multiply, afterwards both products we have to add. Okay. Now exercise 5. First sum, second bit I given homework. Now second sum we'll do. So all of you did first sum, second bit. Already first bit I explained in the previous session. Now second sum, exercise 5. Second sum. All of you open your textbooks, page number 19. See the question. First bit. For any integer a, what is minus 1 into a equal to? For any integer, you can take either a positive integer or a negative integer. Then if you multiply minus 1, what you will get? Suppose if a is a positive integer, then a into minus 1 become negative integer. Minus a you will get. Suppose a is a negative integer, minus 1 into minus a. That is minus 1 into minus a become plus a. So it will depend on what the integer you are taking. So for any integer a, what is minus 1 into a equal? It is equal to, if you take a is a positive integer, it become, answer will be negative. If you take a is a negative integer, the answer become positive. Like that you can write. Now determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is 5. Determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is 5. Understood the question? See, what the integer if you multiply by minus 1, then you will get plus 5. That is the question he is asking. Second bit, second sum. What the number, what the integer, that integer I don't know. Okay, if I multiply that integer by minus 1, then I will get 5. This one I have to find. So what the number, what the integer I have to take here? So see, minus not there. Suppose minus not there, only 1 is there. Suppose here minus not there, 1 is there. No, by 1, by which number if you multiply by 1, you will get 5. 5 only, no? So 5. Now sign we will see. Here minus 1, but here plus 5 is there. So I have to get plus sign means this minus sign, by which sign if I multiply by minus, then I will get plus here, minus. Understood now? So minus into minus plus 5 into 1, 5. So what is the integer there? Minus 5. So this is the second answer. Now second bit. Third one. Find the product using suitable properties. So you have to use the property and you have to name the property and you have to solve it. First one I will say, I will solve on the board. Remaining all the bits you have to do homework, easy only that all. Now first sum, third bit first sum, 26 into minus 48 plus minus 48 into minus 36. Find the product using suitable properties. So here which property? Which property I can use? Which property I can use here? Which property we can use now? Here, how many numbers are there? 3 different numbers. See, these two are same. Here 26, 48, 36. 3 different numbers. Okay, 3 different numbers are there means which one we can use? Distributive law you can use. Okay, see, after that we will apply associative also. We will try that. Okay, first we will say distributive law. Distributive law, what is that? What we did? This LHS is given. We have to write RHS. Sorry, RHS is given. You have to write LHS. What is distributive law? A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. This is distributive law, no? So here you will see 26 into minus 48. Again minus 48 into 36. Means which value is equal here? A value is equal. So A value is what? Minus 48. A into B, A into C. Which alphabet is common in these two? A is no. So what is the common value is there? That is for A value. Now what is A? Now minus 48. Here you can apply here minus 48 into what is B value? Here 26. 26 plus what is C value? Minus 36. So minus 36. Understood or not? So LHS they given, RHS they given. We have to write it for LHS for simplification. Now minus 48. This one you have to write distributive law. Since distributive law you can say, otherwise distributive property you can say. Now minus 48 into now 26 plus into minus 36. Now minus 48 into 26 minus 36. How much we will get? Which 10? Minus 10. So minus 10 we will get. Now minus into minus plus. No need to write plus mark. Okay. Now repeat. Now 48 into 10. That is 480. Easy way to simple. Okay. Now without writing this distributive law, if you have to simplify means first you have to multiply these two, again you have to multiply these two, again you have to add or subtract, you have to do that one. Then only you will get the answer. Okay, so by using the property, we can easy way simplify it. Okay, this is so which law we can use? Distributive. Now, what I said, we can apply associative. Associative can also apply here. What is associative property? Under addition, under subtraction, and multiplication and division you have to apply. So 4 you have to apply. So in place of that, you can take distributive law and you can apply. Okay. Now only properties name I will say. According that you have to apply the property and do the product. Now the second bit 8 into 53 into minus 125. This is multiplication under associative property under multiplication you can do. Now third one. Which property this is? Which property? Commutative property under multiplication. So, fourth one, closure property under multiplication. Fifth one again, which are same? 625, 625, 2 times. So it is distributive law again. Then sixth one, associative property. No, associative no. Commutative property and multiplication. Why? Because 50 minus 2 is 48. Okay, so you can use commutative property and multiplication. Seventh one, closure property and multiplication. So eighth one which property? Distributive property. Eighth one is again distributive property, but here LHS is given, you have to write RHS. Here RHS is given, we don't LHS. But here LHS is given, RHS you have to write. Okay, ma'am? Now, already I explained this all the properties. Now, turn page number 6, page number 23, 6th exercise. Page number 23, 6th exercise. This is very easy, 6th exercise. All of you open your page number 23 or 22. Page number 22. Fill in the blanks. Only 4 fill in the blanks are there. See the textbook. Plus minus 25 divided by dash is equal to 25. Minus 25 divided by dash is equal to 25. So what you have to write here? Which 25? This minus 25 by which number it will be divided? Then you are getting 25 here. Huh? Which one? Minus 1. Minus 1 divided by minus 25, then you will get plus 25. Okay, so like that, this 4 easy only bits, try it. That is also homework. Now, so what the homework I given? I will write here. First what I given, ma? First exercise 5. Second sum 2 bits I explained. Now third sum, first bit I explained. Remaining 7 bits homework. So exercise 5. So third sum 7 bits homework. 7 bits. Next exercise 6. Exercise 6. Only 4 bits are there. Okay? Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Okay? These are the homework. Now I hope you will understood. Now see here one step. Page number 22. Example 1. This type of sums, example 1, this type of sums already we did in the previous exercises. But this is somewhat big one. But procedure is like that only. Okay. In a test, plus 5 marks. Plus 5 marks are given for every correct answer. So, in the previous sum, 10 questions are given like that. Sum is there, no? Like that only this also. So in a test, plus 5 marks are given for every correct answer, minus 2 marks are given for every incorrect answer. So Radhika answered all the questions and scored 30 marks through 10 correct answers. So Jaya also answered all the questions and scored minus 12 marks through 4 correct answers. So how many incorrect answers both Radhika and Jaya attempted? So score is given. So you have to find how many correct answers they did. How many incorrect answers they did. So total score is given. So according that we have to find the how many incorrect answers and how many correct answers. See first one, Radhika answered. Okay ma, this is the big sum. So next session we will continue this sum, and after continuing that we will start the next exercise, 7th exercise also. Okay. Now I hope you are understood. Now please complete the homework. Okay. Thank you children. Bye.